What's going on, guys? Chris back with you with another unboxing and review video. And today's video is going to be for the new robotic vacuum by Amarey. It's going to be the A980 model. And what's really cool about this vacuum is that it's super thin. And so this one is going to be able to work its way underneath maybe some areas that other robotic vacuums wouldn't be able to do it if they are a little bit more thicker, etc. And it works with your Amazon Echo devices, etc. And since it works with those devices and Alexa, it probably does work with Google as well because it has that technology integrated into it. We will get into all that, don't worry about that. It can easily transition between carpet, hardwood flooring, and vice versa, vinyl. We'll go over full specs, but let me run a couple by you really quickly. It does have path planning. The unit is only 7.6 centimeters tall, and that is 2.99 inches. It has a 500 milliliter dust compartment, has anti-falling, and the noise level is only 60 dB. We of course will get examples of that as well for low noise, meaning you can run this while people are upstairs sleeping, even watching TV. So let's go ahead and get it on over here. Let's go ahead and pull it out and let's show you what you got. Hey guys, if you're new here, welcome. We have a lot of fun here. Smash that subscribe button down below and turn on your bell notifications so when fresh content comes out, you're the first to know. All right, let's get it out of the box here. I don't want this video to be too long. We have a lot of features to show you. All right on the top, nice little cardboard there. We have our manuals, our welcome packet, etc. User manual. We'll go ahead and get to that in just a little bit here. And let's get all this packaging on out of here. It does also have a remote control if you do not have a Amazon device. They do provide you with batteries as well. And the remote control looks like a remote control from Amazon Fire TV stick type of remote, Roku remote. We do have over here in the corner, we have an extra HEPA filter, which is very nice. There is one already inside of this, and so that is an extra one. We do have some 3M sticky tape. And you also do have boundary markers here. What you do is you put these up if you don't want your robotic vacuum going to a certain location. Over here, we do have our power plug here, and that power plug goes to the base station. Let's get this guy out. We'll be right back with that one. And you do have a nice cleaning brush here, be able to get any hair, any clogs out if necessary. And you do also down here have 4 brushes. 2 will be needed to go ahead and put it on your robotic vacuum. And then you have 2 extras. And these are absolutely phenomenal. You don't have to have these if you don't want to. But what's nice about this is this brushes, if it goes up against the edge of your couch, this brushes underneath your couch, underneath the floorboards of your kitchen or whatnot, and whips it into the vacuum to be able to suck it up. I highly recommend using these. And lastly is gonna be our base station where the robotic vacuum goes and charges. So what you do here is you take your power plug it in here. Cord management through the back here goes straight up, and then you can go ahead and plug it into a wall outlet. You do have an LED indicator light here, and the charging prongs on the bottom of the robotic vacuum slide in and then start to charge it there, a little dock station. You do have some kind of non-slip pads here, so you can go up against the floorboards of your kitchen or wherever you have it. In your utility closet, you will need a proper space for it to return home by itself. And that is also in the instruction manual. We'll get to that. All right, let's go ahead and look at the robotic vacuum. Number one, right off the bat, I'm looking at a very nice design to it here. It looks great, almost like a honeycomb carbon fiber type of a design to it. That looks very nice. On the back here, we have our dustbin. Let's go ahead and take a look at that real quickly. This pulls out for easy dumping. You have your little roller. You have your filter already inside of right here. This, you follow the arrows here, push down, and that will fold down this way to be able to release in the dustbin there. Again, that's 500 milliliters. Up here in this contraption here is your first filter, which is already in there. And then you do again have your second one as well. So that again slips into the back of it here, slips right into it. It says initial use, switch power on button. We'll go ahead and remove this sticker here. And you want to also remove these little protectors for the sensor. The bump sensors there, that's on both sides. That's just for protecting it during shipping. And what's so awesome is look at that. There is a camera on the top of it here for mapping out your house. Your big nice power button there. Of course, this connects Wi-Fi as well for some of those features. If not, use your remote control. On this side, we're gonna have sensors and some ventilation. And this would be our large bump sensor here. So when that bumps into something, it goes and rotates as necessary. That goes around the whole entire front over to this side here with more sensors and ventilation. Of course, we saw our back with our dustbin. The dustbin has a little roller on the bottom here. Here is our brush. And what's nice about these robotic vacuums is you simply just put that down right there. You're able to go ahead and pull out the brush. You're able to clean any hair around there if necessary. Pops right back into place. This is where we would install our brushes right here and here. Here are our wheels. Here are our charging pads here with our rotating 360 wheel up front. And this battery pack on this unit is a 2600 milliamp Li-ion battery. Here is your on and off button right here. So let's go ahead and fire it up.
Hi, I'm Mary, your cleaning assistant.
Nice.
I am ready now.
Very cool. So she's in pair mode. So with the side brushes, they're just squares. So you just go ahead and just pop them on into place just like that. That is one. And the other one right there as well. Now in the instruction manual here, they are showing you the kind of the proper area to put it in for self-charging and docking. They say you need to have about 3 feet, 1 meter on each side, and then about 6 feet, 2 meters in front of you that has a clear path. And you want to have it docked up against a wall there. Don't have a gap in between the back of the unit. You want it flush against an object. And then just like any other vacuum, you would pick up small rugs that might get caught. You would move away some very important electrical stuff. It does have a drop sensor. We will be testing that on my stairs, of course, and showing you the capability of that. And then obviously it is thin, but there are some potential places that it could get stuck. So you just have to be aware of that. And the cleaning modes are auto, edge, spot, schedule, smart area. And of course you can arrange these with the remote control or the app if you like. The noise level once again is 60 dB. Rated power is 24 watt. And on the bottom of the vacuum here, it says 14.4 volt lithium ion 2600 milliamp battery. In the instruction manuals, it is telling you how to, of course, put on your brushes, turn it on, and it's telling you to turn it on and then put it on the charger for at least 4.5 hours until light turns blue to fully charge those lithium-ion batteries before use. Here is your QR code reader for the app. So let's put it on the charger and give it a whirl. Very impressive. I like it. Okay, so see what the brushes are doing. The brushes are actually getting underneath this, which is... It's a real pain in the booty sometimes. I have to actually lift that, put that over there, vacuum it like this, and obviously this will just get this. It's too thick to get underneath this lip. This lip is very narrow, but it gives the proper cleaning to the edge, not to mention the couch gets that brush when it is on the side. And it's right there on the edge as it's coming over here. Very nice. Very nice. It's actually very quiet. Let's go ahead and listen in real quick. Try not to get it in the way. You could watch TV and have this running, no problem. Somebody could be upstairs, the room right next to you, and they're not waking up. Right now I have it on auto, and I'm using the smart map, so it's actually gonna be making a new map of my home. So we're gonna go ahead and just let this run here. Let's see what happens when it bumps into my knee. Barely felt that at all. Very small little nudge. And then it just turns around and goes that way. Very nice. So what is nice about this one, I was having trouble with other ones that I've reviewed before where it actually goes up onto this and it thinks this is a drop zone, this black, but this one seems to have no issue at all with that, but I will keep you updated on that. It's just a dark carpet area. Meaning if I didn't make that too clear, the boundary markers are black, so when the robot goes over, if the false sensors detect black, or the sensors detect black, it would leave that area there. So it's nice to see that this isn't throwing it off. But of course my stairs are right over here, so we're gonna get that footage absolutely as it works its way around my hoverboard. And obviously you probably wouldn't have this if you're vacuuming your house. You wouldn't have this issue of these things just kind of sitting around. But that's nice, being able to get underneath my electric fireplace here and pivoting around and coming right back out. That's great. And here we are the next day later, and it's going around my objects. Look at that. You can see the bristle marks going around here and there, in and out from underneath my electric fireplace once again. Now this is something to keep in mind, just in case if you do have wire cords behind your entertainment center, because it is so thin, it's able to slip right underneath that. And this is where you would use the boundary markers. It's trying to work its way out of there. Very, very cool. And obviously I should probably pick that up. I shouldn't have cords lying around right there. So we'll go ahead and get these up out of the way. But this is my IKEA, and it is a real pain to be able to vacuum underneath there. So this is nice that it gets under there. But again, if you do have some sensitive speaker cords or anything like that, then you might want to use the boundary markers, etc. as it's coming around. But look at that, it just goes underneath, cleans underneath there, and then goes back underneath there. Very cool. I like that because it is so thin. That is nice. Doesn't get jammed underneath there. Works its way around the edges of these little guys right here. Great job, my friend. It's still on auto. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Right around the edge of my couch. All the way this way, this way, this way, this way, getting up around here. Oh, here. Turning around, turning around. So you keep going. You keep going. Zero effort on my part. Now, obviously, this will happen. This is an IKEA kind of bath mat here I use in my kitchen, and it's bumping into it, but it's not getting sucked up. It's not being disabled. It's continuing to clean, which is very nice. The only issue is these very, very thin ones here. These ones will get caught, but the thicker ones, it'll just go ahead and just shove it out of the way. You would pick that up anyway, if no matter what vacuum you're using. All right, we're well over an hour and 15 probably. So let's go ahead and see. That was in a 2-day duration. Let's go ahead and see what our dustbin is looking like now. I expect it to be pretty full here. Let's go ahead and slide it on out. And let's go ahead and take a look-see. Wow, full to the brim. Not completely full. We still have a little bit of room in the right and left there. But that is looking really, really nasty. There's some fur balls in there. Let's get the trash can out and take a closer look. I keep my house clean, and that got awesome stuff. I don't have any pets or anything like that, and that looks great. Look at that. That is a nice clump of dust. Let's go ahead and get that on out into the trash can here. And wowzers, look at that, folks. Looking great. All right, we're good to go. Let's go ahead and load her back up and have her keep running. And if you're wondering, again, carpet to linoleum flooring, but it's going to go ahead and clean in that area. Probably should again pick that up, but I'm just letting it run. I'm going to just let it go ahead and run. Going around the toilet, that's always a terrible spot to clean, isn't it, back there? Always gets a little dusty sometimes. Again, I keep my house nice and clean. This is just doing a lot better job than me having to remove all those objects and burn, knock into it, and potentially, let's go ahead and see if it goes up over. There you go. Nice little transition there. Right over to carpet. So it announced that the battery is low and it's returning to dock itself. And this might take a few minutes. It depends on where your dock is. We'll go ahead and let it run. It's going in the good direction. The dock is right over here. So we'll keep our eye on it. All right, and about 30 seconds after I just left you, went around my little hoverboard, which is right next to my knee. And now it's going in for the docking, self-docking. And now it will go ahead and start charging. Awesome. So we heard a little ding, and this means this little slow purple light, that means it is charging. And when it is fully charged, this will turn solid blue. Let's go and see what happens when it gets to the stairs. The false sensors pick up, goes right on the edge, turns around, and goes against the wall over here, and it catches itself. Let's see how close it gets here. Right over the false sensors. Very nice. And that's great because it actually is getting this little portion here sometimes that your feet rub on. And of course, if you're wearing shoes on carpet, that gets absolutely filthy. Great job, drop sensors. We like that one. All right, guys, here we have it mapping out, and it's actually showing 24 meters squared. We're still on auto clean, 64% battery life remaining up there in the top section of the app we're looking at. We're on screen capture right now. We've been running for 28 minutes this evening, but we ran it for a solid probably 40 minutes last night or so. And as it goes into new territory, see, it's mapping it out there. You can do pause, stop right there. You can dock it. You can go to more. Let's go ahead and see more. This particular model does not have any water, so that is grayed out there in the right section. Spot edge suction right there. Let's go ahead and see what's going on with suction. Okay, so you have 3 different modes. You can go high, mid, or low there. Let's see here. Smart map, I believe we're already on that, or a complete auto cleaning is needed to build a new smart map. Okay, so we'll go ahead and let that do its thing there, but looking really good. We'll go ahead and be back with you guys. Okay, so after it's done with its auto cleaning, then it will stop. And then once you start the robotic vacuum again and then pause it now, I'm looking at the smart map over here. So let's go ahead and go on back here. So it's already completed an auto clean. So now the smart map pulls up after it's already done the auto clean there. You can do cleaning by room as long as it is mapped out, and cleaning by zone. So you can take these zones, and we'll go ahead and how about just do it right for this little square. And then I like that. Let's see if we need to save that. No, we can edit it or delete that. And let's go ahead and start cleaning. And it's going to auto clean right in there. And we'll go ahead and pay attention to this. All right, so that looks good right there. But before we do start cleaning again, let's go ahead and look up here. Now, if you hit edit, you can obviously delete it or edit it here. Now, this is our smart map right here, and you can divide forbidden zones. So you can click on this, and you can name the forbidden zone, cancel, you can confirm, you can divide by zones, you can name the room, etc. So we'll go ahead and go back here. So what we'll do here is we'll just do zone 1 for right here, and we're going to check this out. Okay, so we did zone 1. Now these are digital boundary markers here, which is really cool. So you can go ahead and click on that. You can use the arrow right here to shorten it. You can lengthen it. You can get it real small here. And what we'll do here is we'll tuck this, how about in the corner? We'll call that zone 1, and we'll save that. And so it's going to clean in the green, stay out of zone 1 there if that's what I want it to do. And we'll go ahead and hit start cleaning. As you saw there, it said sending cleaning command. So we'll keep our eye on it. And now in the map here, we see 36 meters square area. We see charging is 10%. So the battery life is at 10% and it is charging there. Very nice. And we had a clean time of 40 minutes this last round. Well, guys, I want to go through the app with you just a little bit more here. We have schedule cleaning on the very top. You can go ahead and put in the time and all that good stuff there. Frequency, you can do it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or one of the days, or all the days, or just once. And so you can go ahead and save that for your scheduled cleaning. Let's go ahead and go back to job history. Right here, we have a total cleaning time of 85 minutes. And right here in job history is going to keep your total meters squared, your cleans, date and times, and it's going to keep the cleaning records for about 1 month, it says there in job history. Find the device. It will actually beep your device if it's stuck under a couch somewhere and you can't find it. So that's pretty cool. And then you can adjust the volume on the robot. Remote control. You can go ahead and use your app for a remote control there. And voice control. I'm trying to figure this out, but the directions need to be updated in English. I can't figure out how to connect this to my Echo device, unfortunately, and the instructions don't say that as well. So hopefully the developers will see this review and update the app for instructions how to connect it to your Echo devices, and if possible to your Google Home as well, but I have not figured that out yet. Well, guys, overall a fantastic vacuum. This has actually outperformed a lot of the other vacuums I have reviewed recently. The reason being is not getting trapped on any dark colors, great anti-drop collision sensors off the stairs, and sorry, it's a little bit messy over there right now with other videos I'm doing, but going underneath my IKEA as well, not getting caught on any cords back there, and being able to back itself itself out because of the thinness of it. Not to mention the visual mapping with the camera on top. That's a great vacuum overall. Again, in the description box below is going to be that link for this exact same robotic vacuum if you want to see what other people are talking about it, what they're saying about it. Pick one up yourself. If it has helped you make an informed decision, please smash that thumbs up button and consider subscribing to the channel. We got a lot more videos like this in the books, a lot of other awesome stuff in the works. You guys take care. We'll see you guys on the next video. My name's Chris. Bye-bye for now. Don't let the party stop, guys. Hit one of these videos, continue to watch, and we'll see you soon.